Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV Blue Mage video. Just like I promised, I'm going to show you guys how to get Diamond back, a very useful defensive spell that you actually need for the Mass Carnival mission. So Diamond back is the ultimate defense for most ultimate attacks. It does not save you from auto kill attacks or lifting attacks like Byaku's Shock Slam, otherwise they get negated. So you can't move or anything like that for 10 seconds, so you have to use it properly. This is mandatory if you're doing Savage Fights for the Marble Mounts and one of the missions in the Mass Carnival. So in order to do this, you need to have unlocked the hard mode version of Stone Vigil, which is going to be in A Realm Reborn. I believe it is in Limsa Lominsa, I think. So the second boss will have Diamond back. You used to be able to get this to the Vishap fight going into Heaven's War, but they made that an instance fight, so that was taken off. So you have to do Stone Vigil hard. So the spells that you're going to be needing, which you're going to go over, Tingle, which is going to be very helpful, Goblin Punch, which is going to be your upfront spam attack, Moonflute for the first boss, Whistle, which is going to increase your damage for the first physical attack that you use. You have Missile, which is going to be helpful to take out the second boss's HP because it has a very strong high HP pool. Final Sting can be used on the first boss to make it a little bit easier. Doom is an alternative to Missile, but you must do the first 20 missions in the Mass Carnival. Level 5 Death is the alternative, which can auto kill, but it has a chance of failing. You have Palm Cure to kill yourself because you're going to be using it if you're going to be doing it synced. Mighty Guard, obviously, for the defense. Launcher is the alternative to the other ones because it can do 10%, 20%, 30%, or 50% of the enemy's damage, which is randomized. Mindblast for your AoE spam. Ethereal Mimicry for your healer so you guys can heal yourself with Palm Cure. Triple Trident with Tingle and Whistle will do massive damage to the enemy, which is the first boss. Basic Instinct nullifies Mighty Guard's damage reduction, but also keeping your defenses, will also give you 100% damage increase. Gob Shield for the shield because you will need it. Ram's Voice to knock off the trash in between the bosses. Sonic Boom for your distance attack for the first boss. Breath of Magic, which is going to be your dot, which is going to be very helpful when you're doing Moonflute on the first boss. Song of Torment combined together will do massive damage. And Ultra Vibration to knock off your enemy with one shot with Ram's Voice, which you will use in between the bosses. So those are all the spells that I recommend bringing with you. Now before you do this, I recommend level 80 Blue Mage because that's how you get Breath of Magic. It's a totem that you get at level 80. And then you'll be using level 80 gear, the Cryptlurker, which you guys can get from Poetics in Yulmore, which is the Shadowbringers expansion. As well as the earring, I have the Azima's earrings because this adjusts to my level. But if you don't have this, the Poetic earring will do just fine. Materia gets disqualified when you get level synced down, so you don't really have to meld your gear. And the weapon has no stats, so pick whatever one you have available. If you have food, you can use that too if you like, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is prep ourselves with Mighty Guard, and I need to go find myself healer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select Unsynced level sync with the gear icon up there. This makes you go in alone and then level sync down to the dungeon's level, which is going to be level 50. Okay, so let me go find a healer and we'll begin. So before we begin, the two other spells that you should also bring with you, Toad Oil and Offguard. This is going to help your invasion, and Offguard helps you do more damage to the first boss. So make sure those are equipped as well. So Basic Instinct and Mighty Guard should be up first. And then you're going to do Gob Shield before your first pull. If you're feeling lucky enough, you can do the first two pulls, Freeze and Ultra Vibrate. If you find yourself dying here, then you're just going to do the first two sets of mobs. So we're going to do Ram's Voice right here. Do it again if not everybody is frozen, and Ram's Voice. So when the cast goes off, it's going to snapshot your position. And then you guys can walk away to make sure that you don't get murdered by who is not frozen. So reapply everything, and then you're going to do your second set of mobs. So I said Ram's Voice twice, I mean Ultra Vibrate them all to death. Alright, so we're going to freeze these guys. If you want, you can wait for Ultra Vibrate to come back. Otherwise, you're just going to freeze them, and then Goblin Punch, and then before they come off freeze, give them Mind Blast, because the paralysis can help mitigate the damage because they can't move. So whistle, moonflute, tingle, offguard, hit him with triple trident, breath of magic, and song of torment. And now we wait. Run away from him, this way he'll come to you. This way you'll basically dodge any kind of auto attacks. Alright, get behind him and reapply your shield. Once the wing goes off. Get away from Lion's Breath. Reapply your shield. At this point, go ahead and do your final sting. Lights out. Boss done. So yeah, if you are confident enough, you can actually survive everything, but just final sting him and get it over with. And now you're on jet set to boss number 2, and you'll be able to get Diamond back. Alright, so now we're going to deal with some mobs, so make sure your shield is up. Total as well. So you're going to bring these guys with you. Dragon Hunters are kind of weak, so don't worry about dying to them. And now you're going to freeze this guy before he comes to the dragon. Double just to make sure. And Ultra Vibrate. Heal up. Reapply. Oh, we have another set of mobs. You're going to do the next mob set, sorry. I didn't realize there were more. We're going to freeze this guy anyway. And then we're going to take these guys out. Just like before. Alright. So basically you're just going to kill this Avis. Don't mind him. It's not really going to do much damage to you. Alright, heal up. Then we're going to deal with these guys over here. They're pretty weak, as you can see. Just going to group them up and then Ram's Voice. Easy peasy. Plus you get Gil if you're doing this synced as well, so that's a good bonus. Then after that, we should have your next boss. So I believe you can just do Ram's Voice here. Grab him. Yep. Boss is next, and this guy should drop pretty fast. Almost died there, but it's alright. So this boss is going to be pretty fast, especially if you have missile. So go to your cannon. And now we basically sit on the cannon and you're going to stun his hard stomp, and then he's going to do a diamond back soon after. There it is. Then we get off, give him a punch, diamond back, and now we wait. So we're going to use missile on him. This is the fastest way of doing it. See how much it takes away? It's like 50% each time. We're going to get him down to so little that missile's not going to work anymore. Oh, also when he goes like that, he's just going to reflect. And then get dizzy. Alright, so now we're just going to moonflute. Breath of Magic. Song of Torment, and just let the dot tick. Use the cannon if you like. And voila, he is dead, and you should get diamond back easy peasy. If you have Doom, Doom him up. If you have level 5 Death, try it, but Missile, if you use it, it should be a lot easier to take him out. Grab your loot, and you're done. So let's get the hell out of here. So that is basically how you get diamond back solo as a blue mage. Obviously, if you have a friend, have them come with you to make this a little bit faster and a little bit easier for yourself. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV Blue Mage content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good luck! And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging